Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. This is our Conflux playthrough with Grindan. In the last episode we had a pretty slow start getting out of our initial biome, mostly because we didn't have the resources that we needed. So we still don't have a pyre built for our Firebirds on week 4, which is pretty bad. You should be able to get a pyre on week 2 realistically, as long as you have a good biome with good resources. But we are hoping to get that this week. We just need to get a little bit more gold. And with that in mind, we're just going to get straight into it. Okay, don't need to take that fight. It's going to be pretty simple. Don't really need the ore now, actually, sadly. I don't want to move any further with Grindan because I want him to be available next turn. Speed 8 Storm Elemental, that's absolutely fine. Okay, I can clear those out, and I should be able to clear out these goblins and still get back to Grindan next turn because I've got a fair bit of movement still. Yeah, I should be able to clear these out no problem. So Grindan potentially could go further down this way, actually. Let's try this. I think that's about as far as I can go and get away with it, though. Ainane is just exploring for us, so let's have a quick look what we can find. Not a lot, it turns out. We can't get past any of these places, so let's go and flag the Altar of Fire and find out what this spell scroll is. And Intius. Got a nice clear run across the top here. Pick up some resources for me. Got an Altar of Earth there. And Galere we want to be sending back to... We want to be sending down to the south. He's got some units for Grindan. Few Earth, not a bad spell. Might as well pick up this spell scroll on the next turn because Grindan is not going to be able to get super far down here, realistically. Yeah, he's probably only just going to be able to get back onto the road, I think, on the next turn. And we still have our pyre to build. Mage Guild 2, Magic University, Blacksmith, of course. In fact, we're going to build the Blacksmith now. That allows us to build our City Hall. But otherwise we're really just saving gold for our pyre. But given that we're only on day 2, we're fine, so we should be able to build the pyre and then also still build the Vault of Ashes this week. We've got enough mercury to do so. So let's end the turn there. Okay, great. Okay, so we can indeed take out the goblins. Oh, I was one step short here. That's not too bad. Let's take the Emblem of Cognizance and the Curse Scroll. Treasure chest. I can come and grab this with Galere though, so I'll probably come and do that. Yeah, do you know what? Actually, I'm going to take Grindan's army again. Okay, that's great. And we want the gold and the resources. And then, yeah, next time we should be able to go and grab that scroll and still be able to get a reasonable amount down here by the looks of it. So let's move Grindan a bit further. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Great, let's flag this Altar of Fire. Do you know what No, we won't buy the units. There's no need to buy the units yet. We've got Animate Dead. Oh well, on a different playthrough that would have been really, really useful, but not particularly on this one, unfortunately. Some more gems. It's great. A little bit more gold. More gems, and then that looks like that's probably the end of this bit. So I'm not going to be able to cut down to the south from here like I was hoping to. I'm going to have to take the very, very, very long way all the way around the top here again. and make my way back south. But that's fine. Indius is really just a ferry hero, if you will. So let's get our city hall. Wait, we're on day 3, so yeah, we should be able to get our city hall without any problems. And Grindan wants to save the last couple of movement points to make sure that Galere can actually reach him this turn. Oh, Bless Scroll. That's actually really, really useful. Like, really, really useful, in fact. We don't need the Protection of Air Scroll. We don't actually need the Torso of Legion either, but we'll leave that on anyway. And yeah, the Bless Scroll should make a huge difference, because it'll mean we can bless up our stacks of Storm Elementals. Which they've got a huge damage range, 2 to 8, so blessing them actually makes a massive, massive difference. Shame I don't have water magic on Grindan actually, but you can't have it all. Throng of Nomads. Yes, that should be fine, I think. I haven't got much mana, but if I mass slow to begin with, wait on all of these, defend and wait. Great, we get a full powered shot off. And just defend with these. Next we want to bless this stack. Yeah, that makes it really, really, really strong. As we can see here. Okay, let's move these up. Let's put these 2 stacks down the bottom as bait. Okay, let's move these up as well. Okay, great, the bait worked perfectly. Let's wait and wait on both of these as well, because we do want a full powered shot. Yep, great. Let's move the sprites back up. And that should be it. Great, okay, so just the 2 bait sprites that we lost. Expert Air Magic, that's always good. Ambassador Sash I don't really want, but I can grab it with Galere, save me 1 movement, or half a movement point I suppose. Yeah, we do want to take a Throng of Dwarves. And 3, 4, 3, so yeah, I think this is right. Do you know what, I'm quite happy to just lose 8 sprites, that's fine. Okay, so treasury taken. Trogs taken. Oh, I'm not going to have enough movement to actually go into the town, I don't think. Which is pretty annoying. No, I don't think I should lose that much. Okay, and I don't think I really even need to slow. I think I can just save the mana. The speed's 7 on this terrain, so that's fine. Alright. And we just about had enough to get into the town, which is great, so we want the Mage Guild 1. And in our main town we want the Pyre. Fantastic. He does use up all of our gold at this point, but I think that's well worth it. Oh, we got Bless here anyway, so we don't actually need to use this anymore. Fine. And no tavern here to build our town hall with, but that's okay as well. As long as we've got our mage guild, that's all that really matters. Might pick up the halflings next turn as well, why not? Right, otherwise, Aine can go and learn a few bits and pieces. And in fact, he can go and pick up these resources from over here for me. Intius can pick these up and start making his way back. Excuse me, hopefully I muted in time there. Right, and Ignissa is going to want to come and clear out some of these resources that we've opened up for her. Grindan, I don't want to move anywhere, because I want my mana to regen. I've been really lucky so far. I've got knowledge on most of my level ups, which is actually really useful in the early game. So yeah, let's just end it there. Okay, we'll move right next to all of these resources so that we use the least number of movement points possible. And next we're going to want to get the tavern so we can increase our income from our new factory town. And let's also pick up these halflings because, you know, a bit of fodder is always useful. And for now, we're not going to bother building the capital for quite some time. We probably will build it later, but there's no huge hurry. This would be a nice imp cache to visit. Okay. Ring of Suppression. It's not a terrible artifact actually, but I'd rather have had gold at this point in the game. Galere can come and collect a couple of these artifacts for me. Yeah, I probably do want to clear out these fights actually at the bottom. Okay, I don't think I even really need to use slow here. I think I can just defend up on everything until we get in range. They can't get morale because they're golems. So yeah, I don't see a huge issue here. Ah, I can get bad morale from my halflings though. Yeah, we should be able to clear this out. Yeah, no problem at all. We won't pick up the Dreadnought. We're already having morale issues. Okay, again, not 100% sure how they managed to lose so many sprites doing this fight. Hypnotize. Potentially a useful useful item in future. Although Hypnotize never seems to work anyway, so maybe not. Right, now we're back here. Galere can send across these artifacts. I guess we're wearing the Ambassador's sash anyway. Completely useless item. And in fact, let's give Galere the halflings. I don't want to keep having morale issues. So give Galere that, and then Galere can go up to the north and pick up this Orpid and whatever else is going to be there. Probably nothing, knowing my luck. Lots of Men of the Sea. Yeah, that's a doable fight for sure. Okay, and we still need the Vault of Ashes, but we've got time to build that. We're only on day 5 at the moment, so we have still got plenty of time there. In which case, might as well end the turn there. Earthquake, actually quite a useful spell. Wow, Earth Elemental. It's a bit surprising. I mean, it's a good spell, but I'm a bit surprised to get it from just a scroll that's lying around. There's some resources over here, but I think Intius can probably come and get these. I don't need the ore, I've got 72 ore already. So day 7 we can get to this windmill, and then make our way back down and pick up some of these as well. Yeah, I don't actually need these either, so I'll leave those. Right, okay, so there's a piece of wood and some fights that I can't do in here. That's absolutely fine. Let's move back around, and we're not going to be able to reach the warehouse of gems this turn, sadly, but we will be able to get to the windmill and just wait there, because that'll pretty much be all our movement anyway. Okay, another ore pit that we don't really need. We've got 87 ore at the moment. Let's build the Vault of Ashes so we get a few more Firebirds next week. Okay, Force Field. Really, really useful spell, actually. Let's take out the Stone Golem. Should be a simple fight. Tactics, we're going to skip. Sulfur we don't really need, and we're going to get some here anyway, so... Wow. Okay, let's slow these up first. Okay, just focus down one stack, and then we can probably just kite them around for the rest of the map. They can't morale, so I can just I can safely do this, I think. Should be able to attack because no retail, and then just move away because I've waited. Yep, great. Let's move these up, wait. Okay, perfect. And defend. Wait. This should be okay. Yep. Fine. Okay, so one sprite lost. I don't think that's too bad. Expert Armourer, I guess. Okay, that's going to leave us in a position where we might end up with a really crappy skill. No, I don't think I should lose too many troops here. So, Wolf Riders are all going to go last. Let's wait with these. Okay, perfect. That's great. And 4 Cyclops. It's gonna push our morale down again. Neutral morale. And the Cyclops have bad morale, as do most of my other units, so it might not be worth keeping these Cyclops actually. There, that's fine. Okay, and what do we want to start building up in our factory town? Town hall, I guess. Yeah, town hall. That makes sense. We can always buy the bank on day 1. So, Ainane. He might as well go back. He might as well go back towards these, I think, because I'll be able to buy a new hero with new units next turn anyway. Let's see what we get in the windmill. Mercury. Okay, it's probably the most useful thing we could have got there. And we're going to be here in time for day 1 to pick up another 40 pixies. Likewise, we've pretty much used our movement, so we'll just wait on this windmill here. Galair can take himself off to the side and see what we've got. Nothing. Okay, fine. Let's see what we've got down south instead then. Clover of Fortune. Don't know where that is, unfortunately. Let's take those. Let's take these archers. I don't know if I can avoid losing them. Let's... do we take XP? Or do we take gold? I think we take gold because we're still a little bit short for some items that we want. Items? I meant troops. But yeah, we'll be a little bit short for the troops that we want at the start of next turn if we don't take gold here. And we might well be anyway. So it's by the bank. Oh, lizard men population doubles. Okay, so first things first, we'll use our bank. There's the tavern. Lacus. Shame Tazar's there, but I won't take Tazar. Apart from anything else, just because he's a bit of a trope hero to take. Like, you always take Tazar kind of thing. Okay. I think that's actually enough, reinforcements-wise, just to start making our way out, so let's just go with Lacus. Ainane's going to be sitting waiting, but that's okay. I'll go and grab these 60 pixies, and then I'll make my way back up, pick up the air elementals in the next few turns. Pick up all these pixies, and might as well grab these resources on the way past. I'm now basically stuck, though. Oh no, I can actually get past the back of this treasury, thank God. Fine. Ore from this, which is not really any use. Warehouse of gems, and some extra gold. Really should have moved all these heroes first, I guess, but that'll teach me for not doing things in the right order. First rule of heroes is you always move your scouts first, and as you guys probably know if you've watched a fair bit, I usually forget to do that. Okay, so we're blocked off here as well. Have got a dragonfly hive, which is interesting, but I do tend to avoid doing dragonfly hives at all. Reason being, I just think that they're ridiculously overpowered. Same reason I won't do griffin conservatories, unless it's purely for the XP, and then I'll delete the angels afterwards. That said, I did do an experimental workshop, so I've still got a giant, which I guess realistically I should be treating as the same. No, I don't want to engage the marksman. So what else can we build? I mean, marketplace is always useful, so we'll build that. But otherwise, that's the end of our turn. Okay, we've grabbed 60 pixies, that's brilliant. Can now grab these air elementals, and next turn grab the others. Let's go and grab this windmill as well on Intius, you never know when that could be useful. There's a conservatory there, which we can take later just for the XP. And then delete the angels, as I just said. Okay, so Ignitia can go and grab some resources for me. Don't really need the sulfur, but could sell some of the sulfur, especially if we get Ainane back to our main town here very, very quickly. We'll probably sell some of our ore and things so that we get a bit more cash. Okay. Basic estates. Ooh. Well, we're definitely not going to take that on Grindan, but we will on Ignissa, and we will on Galère as well. That's brilliant. Yeah, let's engage them. Right. Start going for spell power. We've got lots of leprechauns. No, we'll keep following the road. Oh! This has been cleared. Interesting. Okay. So that means AI have been here. Ah, right. Redwood Observatory it is then, so we can see what's going on. We've got road both north, west, and down to the south here. So we could have multiple routes to go. Not sure what the best is going to be at this stage, but we'll find out pretty quickly. Okay, nothing to build, so let's end the turn there. Oh! Wait, were they one movement short? I mean, Lakers should be able to just take this fight relatively easily, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind losing a couple of pixies to get rid of a marauding enemy hero. That's well worth it. Okay, so Ignissa. Let's grab the army and chain it up. Need to remember to give the ring to Grindan when I get there. Also to take estates, absolutely. Galere, I want to be, well, to begin with, just bringing this way to also get estates. That's awesome, getting an estates hut. Okay, so they've... It looks like they've cleared the Black Towers and things, but not actually cleared everything. So... Okay, so I've got a choice. I can go north through some skeletons. But I do want my army to catch up with me, so... Horde of Rogues should be really doable, and we've got a box there, so let's just do the box. Yep, great. It's going to be a small box, but let's see. 80 familiars. We'll probably just delete those. +1 spell power, and we can get +1 attack as well. And then Ignitia is going to be able to go pretty far up this way, so we can drop off our troops next turn. That's great. Pick up the windmill. And then let's start making our way back off this way. And Ainain likewise. We can probably start trading a few bits in. We're going to get a really bad rate at the moment, but that's okay. Okay, so from Ainain's point of view, we really just want to be going back up and getting these troops upgraded and preparing to chain off to our next areas the turn afterwards. Let's get the blacksmith in our new town so we can start building towards the city hall. We haven't really got anything that we want to build in our main town yet. Mage Guild 2 at some point, obviously, but other than that, we don't have anything at the minute. Okay, so Ainain can go back up here. Well, I'm glad these pixies are super cheap. We might even trade in a few more bits and pieces. Okay, that'll do. And Ainain can start making his way towards the front as well then. In that case, we can start chaining these troops back. And Intius. Let's go back home. +1 attack on Grindan, always useful. Let's use everything from Ignissa. Let's actually give her the... It's going to slow her down a little bit, but let's give her the Cyclops, because that improves my morale. And let's also take this ring, because that's actually useful. And from Grindan's point of view, I also want the force field scroll actually equipped. Okay, cool. So Ignissa wants to get out of the way, so let's take this this obelisk next turn. Grindan, I'll return to the top of the menu. For anyone that doesn't know, if you just click Alt and then hold Alt even and click your hero. It'll move whichever one you want. You click on while Alt is held up to the top. Right, so Grindan, horde of skeletons. Should be a relatively easy fight. And what have we got up here? Not really anything worth using all of that movement points. All of those movement points even to get through. Pendant of Courage is actually a great artifact, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Might not be though. I think it's the one that gives you +3 luck and morale, which is awesome, but it might not be that one. Do we detour to get this one defense? I guess probably yes. Yeah, I think it is going to be worth it in the longer term, even though it slows us down a little bit right now. And let's pick up estates on Galère as well, and this windmill, even more ore. And then 10 more from the pile as well. I mean, Lacus while he's here. Might as well pick up estates. And then I will start sending Lacus back home, so he can be part of a chain. Nothing I can build, because I have absolutely 0 gold again. Okay, so first things first. We've got everything we need for our city hall, we just need a little bit more gold. Okay, let's build our city hall in our new town. And day 5, so we've got plenty of time left for the week. Grindan, first things first. Let's take out these skeletons. Okay, what have we got? We've got something, flag dwelling, I guess, there. Okay, water magic or mysticism. Water magic every time. Oh wow, it's actually a town with quite a lot in it. Okay. I'm probably going to lose a fair bit taking this town. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Let's just do it anyway. Wow, lost a Firebird simply to the towers. That's unfortunate. Okay. Wyverns even are attacking my sprites, that's okay. And my big stack of elementals should just be hitting whatever they can. And let's hit the bigger stack here. Right, and we're going to be wanting to hit... God, Magic Arrow is the best we've got. Damage-wise. Yeah, it looks like it really is. Okay, that's a shame. Let's wait with these. I'll wait with these as well. Guess the bigger stack of my ranged units wants to hit, so let's do that. Let's magic arrow these again. Wait. And Firebirds. Yeah, okay, let's kill the rest of these. 6 Gorgons. No, I don't want that. Don't really want to lose another Phoenix, but I think I'm going to. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think this has been the right way to play this. I'm not 100% sure. But I do think this has been the right way to play it. Let's hope we get 2. Yeah, we did, okay. Okay, I mean, that's a lot of losses. Way more than I'd normally like at this stage in the game. Oh, and I can't even get back in to build a mage guild. One square short, as always. On the plus side, though, we did get a nearly fully built up castle, which is great. Or stronghold technically, but town, I mean, really. It even has a capital, so we don't even need to build a capital anymore, and indeed a resource silo even. So we're getting 1 wood and ore each day, the only resource we don't need whatsoever. And we only need to upgrade our Hydra Pond, and we're pretty much there. Cage of Warlords would be nice to buy next turn as well for 1 free defense when we enter the town. But otherwise, I mean, it was expensive, but that was probably worth it unless they come through this monolith and just take the town back next turn, which would be pretty gutting. There's also this monolith here, which they could come through. They're both 2 ways, yep. And I've just noticed that Teal has this sawmill, though. Interesting. So they've obviously been hitting each other a little bit. And we have got a magic well here, so presuming that we're going to the west afterwards, we don't actually need to enter the town for the Mage Guild. So that's a big plus, I think. Galère, let's run down here with... okay, we've got an underground grail, so... probably slim chance we're going to find that. We don't know what's in this witch's hut yet. That could be worth checking out. Lacus. Let's just get as far back towards home as we can with Lacus. And at this point I'm not sure what the best thing to do with Ainane is. Whether we go through and drop off troops, or if we just use him as part of the chain for next turn. Next week, even, in this particular case. I think maybe we just use him as part of the chain. Marketplace ourselves again. Okay. That's fine. So, Intius... you can move out a little bit. And I'm going to want to just chain these guys up, I think. So, Intius is going to be able to move to about here, probably. In which case... Ainane can move to about here. And Lacus, in reality... wait. It's Ainane, yeah. So... Ainane's going to be able to move pretty far, so Lacus wants to move down as well. And then we're going to have Ignicia probably in about the right spot, actually, where she is now. So that's pretty good. Ainane, I think, stays where he is. So yeah, let's end the turn there. I think that's fine. Okay, we've got Tan. What's he got? Pretty respectable army, actually. Something we probably don't want to be hitting ourselves on yet. Let's build the Cage of Warlords, so I at least get the +1 defense. And I think Grindan might actually have to come and defend. because if we don't, then... I mean, these heroes are currently in the line of fire, so to speak. Oh, I am going to learn tactics on this hero, just so they have a chance to retreat. And everyone except Ignissa can basically just stay where they are. That should be far enough, I think. Yep, Ainane's fine where he is. Lacus, we do want to be moving down a bit. To about here, maybe. Great, okay. We don't want to be spending any gold on day 6. Not unless it's for something that's actually going to be useful. Which, I mean, Mage Guild level 2 would definitely be useful, but I don't think it's necessary at this point. And Intius can probably go here. Yeah, he will be able to easily. Great, alright. Okay, so I think pretty much everyone can stay where they are for now. Okay, Tan's now retreating. Oh, wow. So we've got somebody in my biome here, Vey. With a reasonably decent army. This is going to be annoying because he's going to go and clear out everything in my biome that I've been leaving till the later game when I can clear it out at will. So, what's the best thing to do here? I think maybe we just go and try and chase down Tan's hero there. Yeah, let's build the Mage Guild. It's only 1,000 gold. It's the other resources that are usually the problem. Great, we get Lightning Bolt and Ice Bolt. That's huge. And Grindan... Yeah, do you know what? Let's just make our way towards where Tan just was. Intius is staying where he is till next turn. Ignissa can now move on to a degree. Lacus can reach... Okay, there, that's fine. He should be able to reach there when Ignis is not on the road. And Gilead's slightly further ahead, but that's absolutely perfect. So yeah, Lacus is going to be able to reach him there. Ignis is in the right spot. Intius is in the right spot. Alright, and I think that's the turn ended there then. Okay, they are going to come and take back that stronghold town. Let's pick up our weekly hero, which is Ciel. She's actually quite a good hero. Okay, we can't get any of our air elementals, but that's fine. So Ciel can go back down here and go and grab these for me. Who's next in the chain? I don't actually remember. Intius, okay. So it's absolutely fine. Intius to Ainane. Ainane to Lacus. Lacus to Ignissa. Great, and while Ainane's here, I could just go and get estates with him as well, so I probably will. And Ignissa can actually give these directly to Gilead, along with the artifacts. so Galere can drop these off next time. Let's just carry on with Grindan for now. Okay, let's go and take this town before they can buy reinforcements. Yeah, I think that's probably unavoidable. Okay, fantastic. So it's got a watchtower already. This is great news. And it's a little bit of a shame because I'm about to lose my capital, but I'm not going to have enough. Sorry, I probably would have got the capital from this town, I think, if I didn't already have a capital. Which is kind of annoying, but hey-ho. It is what it is, right? We'll pick up a couple more giants while we're here, because why not? Giants are great. We could pick up one Magi, because it's already the same faction as giants. And it will reduce our spell cost quite significantly. But other than that, what else are we missing here? Haven't got the library. Still only on Mage Guild 1 because it's the AI. Okay, so Intius can go up to the north. Ignisa we'll be sending back. Ainane wants to go and get estates for me. So that should... yeah, it's giving me a really nice nice income across these. Got three secondary heroes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 secondary heroes with estates. If I make that 4, then at least that's 1k a day between them, without having to do much at all. Right, so Grindan, do I get back my mana points here? There's an experimental shop there. There's another one there that's unvisited. I think this one's probably been visited, but these ones are all unvisited, which could give us a fairly significant level of extra troops. And we've also got Olema to go and kill. I think, have I got a hat yet? Yes, I do, but that's a much better helmet. Hellstorm helmet. I think that's +5 to knowledge, which is actually really strong. Lots of zealots should be relatively easy to kill as well, but I think first things first, the best thing for me to do is probably going to be to take up these diamond golems. Olema's probably going to make his way back towards this town to try and take it. Let's have a look. Okay, so Olema has 1 town still. Tan still has 1 town. And that is not Tan's best army or hero. Wow, Orange has Haspids already. Upgraded to Sea Serpents. That's a bit of a surprise. And Green already has Black Dragons too. Wow. Not what I expected. Need to get this Pyre upgrade on the way as soon as possible. So, in the meantime, I think we do just take these lots of diamond golems. No, I don't think I should lose anything here. We'll just mass slow them. And mass slow kind of costs us nothing at this point, because we've got these Magi with us. Okay, just killing 3 of them. Fantastic. Okay, they can't get morale, so I think I'm good here. And I think I'm fine to just hit with these giants as well, actually. And likewise with the firebirds. Fantastic, okay. Advanced water magic, that's good. Okay, we can actually just slip through here and take out these basilisks next turn, so I think that's going to be worth it, and that will give us a few more giants. We can think about getting the upgraded Cloud Temple in the longer term. It's a lot of gold, but I think that's okay. So I think that's probably enough for this episode. We're going to call it there, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.